Hey everyone, welcome back. Jumping into a game that has just been released today called Age of Wonders Planetfall. Been looking forward to this for a little while. It is a mix of sort of civilization, so the civilization building that you get, and then also XCOM battles. So when you get into a battle in the game, Age of Wonders Planetfall, you can decide to play it out and it will be like an XCOM style map where you move along your hexes and you have turn-based strategy battles. You can auto-resolve the battles, but I hope to do a lot of the battles manually because that's the fun of it. So, haven't played a lot of Age of Wonders games overall, so fairly new to the genre. So we'll jump in the tutorial to start off, so that anybody that hasn't seen this before can also learn with me and will understand what's going on. Then we'll jump into a new campaign straight after that.
Commander's personal record. Vanguard LCVP-86 emerged from void space intact. Our destination is a small planet located near to the anomaly in the system. Scans are showing nothing but static from the research outpost below. The distress call we received remains the only sign of life.
Interesting.
The void anomaly looms over the planet like a dark omen.
Yeah.
Scientists must have been mad to study the phenomenon from this close. But it's not for me to question their motives. We're here to secure a foothold, search for any survivors, and investigate what happened. Prepare for Planetfall.
That is something, James. In these still images, they don't seem to, Yep, that is something that probably could be improved. The lip movement, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we have a world-sized tiny in the tutorial, Pangea map, water 1%, land 99%. Search for survivors, find out what happened. We're Vanguard race. These are the perks that we have. So the Vanguard consists of rough folk with few ties to society. So the effects of long interstellar travel in cryo-sleep and the resulting time dilation doesn't matter to them. They've got firearms, laser weapons, deploy combat drones, use for propaganda. Also, James, if the sound is too loud compared to my voice, could you just tell me and I'll adjust that? That they animate the mouths if they go to the trouble of fully voice acting something. That is a little bit weird, I must admit. So they get void tech, so warps the laws of physics, and these are the perks we have. Vanguard assault equipment. No background. So I had a normal upbringing for your race, not specialised in anything. We get military detachment, so we start with a larger army, and we have no vice, so no imperfections. Let's jump on in. It just came out, James. Just released today. So, Age of Wonders Planetfall. Just released.
Welcome, Commander. I am Ava, your autonomous integrated virtual assistant. Standard issue for every planetary governor of the Star Union. My messages will appear when important actions are undertaken for the first time. They can be reviewed at any time in the Imperial Archives.
Okay, so the diamond icon and color will assist in early decisions by recommending certain choices to direct the development of your starting empire. You can pan the camera using WSD. Selecting is done with the right mouse button, as with everything. Planetfall successful, Commander. Powering up base colony systems. Good, there is no time to waste. We'll start by setting up and expanding this colony. Start a surface scan for survivors and existing colony infrastructure. Inform me when our research systems are online. Yes, Commander. Recalibrating sensors and initiating surface scan. A biodome has been located nearby, but there are no signs of survivors. Continue scanning this planet's surface. If there are any survivors on this world, I want to know about it. I'll scout the adjacent sectors and investigate the biodome. It should contain supplies that will help us expand our colony. You played a bit of 3 back when it first came out. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the first Age of Wonders game I've played, so should be interesting. Searching for survivors. Select your army and explore the nearby sector. Locate and investigate the overgrown biodome. Hint, you can see your progress in your current active quests in the objectives menu. Yeah, like Civ and XCOM mixed together is what I've taken from it. So XCOM battles, Civ building, basically. Explore nearby sector, take control of the overgrown biodome. Okay,
This is an army. Armies contain up to 6 units on a single hex and are used to explore the world, attack enemy armies, and defend colonies.
Selecting the portrait, it will open the unit panel for that unit.
To move an army, select it, and then move the cursor to the hex you want it to go to. A preview of the route is
This
shown
is all
with a
pretty
blue
basic,
path to
so-
indicate how far the army can move this turn.
Yep. Okay, so we can see that we can move all the way to here this turn. So I guess that's what we're going to do. Oops. Wrong click. Right click to move. Colony production facilities are currently idle, Commander. I recommend we start the building with central replicator facility to increase production.
This is the colony interface. It allows you to inspect and control your settlements on this planet. The tabs at the top left cycle through the production and colonist options.
So the number of colonists and sectors that are part of the colony are listed at the top, as well as the strength of the colony militia. Okay. Unit production, sector production, colonists, colony.
Under this colony's name, you can see the amount of each resource this colony generates. A description and a breakdown of the colony's income can be found in the
here.
tooltips of each resource.
Okay, cool. I hover over them and explains where you're getting everything from. Yep.
This is the Structure Production tab. Colony structures
touch
can
loud.
be built from here to unlock new units, strengthen the economy, and bolster the colony's defenses.
Okay, touch loud. Let's turn that down then. Hopefully that should be okay.
The task notifier shows actions available during the current turn, as well as urgent matters that require attention.
Is that a bit better, James?
The currently selected colony tab is Unit Production. All units available for construction are listed here.
Units cost both production and energy to build, and higher tier units also cost cosmite. Okay. So, reckons we build this, but we might want to go for the biofarm as well. Let's just do this
Units
for now.
and structures can be built in a colony by selecting the
You
Produce
think
option,
so?
which places them in the production queue.
Okay, I might need to turn it down a bit more. It's
When
a little
all
hard to
suggested
tell.
actions from the task notifier above the minimap have been handled, the option will automatically change to End Turn. Ending the turn will prevent you from taking any further actions until your next turn, unless you are attacked.
Let's see then. Audio. Turn it down a little more. Hopefully that should be
All
fine.
rival commanders and
Whoa.
native NPC factions you encounter on the planet are listed in the diplomacy interface, along with faction information and their relation towards you.
Okay.
Operations form a flexible toolkit that allows commanders to support military actions and steer government policies. Ops of increasing strength are unlocked through research and are listed on the left side of the operations interface.
Yes, I believe you can, James. You can build your own custom factions. I believe so, but I haven't really got into a heap of that as of yet.
Use. The priming process takes a number of turns pending the ops cost and your available strategic operation points.
Okay, I can see this being a fairly complicated game. Doctrine, strategic, tactical...
The objectives interface gives an overview of available objectives. Quests can come from NPC factions or from special sources during the campaign.
Okay, so this is our quests.
The colony overview interface shows important information on all your colonies. Your HQ colony is marked with the throne icon.
Cool.
The military overview interface shows important information about your armies, heroes, and items.
And this is my one and only army at the moment. They're all grouped up here.
The Units Template Manager interface shows you mod templates for units under your control.
Templates can be removed and new templates can be created. Okay. So, whoops. In that case, let's see. We currently have...
The Sector Production tab lists the structures that can be built in any of the province sectors of the colony.
Okay. A sector can be exploited in one of 4 resources. Energy, food, knowledge, or production. By building the appropriate building in that sector. Once the exploitation is finished, a specialization can be built in the sector to get extra bonuses associated with the chosen exploitation.
The Colonist tab lists details of the colony's growth and happiness. The colony's output can be fine-tuned by assigning colonists to resource slots.
Okay, new commanders can best keep colonist management and food sharing on the default settings. I think I'll just leave all that default for now. And this is the colony center. Okay. Interesting. Little... Ah, okay, we create the troopers from there. Where did our production of that building go? Oh, that's a little bit weird. Operations, event logs, end turn. Operations, quests, colony overview. Okay. Commander, our laboratories have come online and research is now available. We can begin researching technologies to unlock new deployments to help us on the planet. Excellent. What do you suggest we start with, considering our mission parameters? For military research, it is recommended to start with nanite support to provide our troops with extra protection and unlock battlefield support operations. For society research, it is recommended to start with frontier facilities to unlock basic infrastructure upgrades for our colony.
Welcome to the Research Center, Commander. Here we allocate knowledge to rediscover the technologies of the Star Union and search for new frontiers.
Okay. Military research concerns unit unlocks. Knowledge is applied to both types of research equally at the end of each turn. Higher tier research is unlocked behind prerequisites denoted by white lines in the research tree.
Military research concerns unit unlocks, unit mods, and military operations.
It's divided into 3 categories: racial, weapons technology, and secret technology. Okay. So we have... Whoa. Okay, military and
Society
society.
research concerns economic development, governmental policies, and espionage.
It's divided into 3 categories as well: doctrine research, economy research, and operations research. Steer your empire. Allow for exploitation of territories. So you can go aquatic development, which gives you water base, sea transport and river crossing expertise. Or frontier facilities. Recreational dome. Standard military infrastructure. And vanguard colonizer. There is so much to learn in this game. Holy hell. Grants 2 experience per turn to all units. Colony militia. Production cost of all units reduced by 10% in your colonies. Plus 15 food in your colonies. For long, the Vanguard have been sent to remote worlds, been trained to sustain themselves. I think we do this. I don't think you can research both at the same time, is my understanding of that. But it looks like we are researching both at the same time, so maybe I was wrong. Not sure about that. Okay. Ah, so you can research one of each at the same time. Interesting. Okay. Ah, so it's telling us what's being built here. That's cool. Well, okay. Let's get you moving, hey? To this quest. There are no survivors here. It looks like the structure was overrun by critters. We must reclaim this biodome and annex its sector to our colony. This will expand our domain and increase our supplies. We do not have enough colonists to control additional sectors yet, Commander. We'll need additional food to allow the colony to grow. Larger colonies can sustain more province sectors. I want to establish our foothold here as quickly as possible. We can recover extra food from the overgrown biodome after we clear out the wildlife. Okay. So it should be a safe battle is what it's telling me. Let's go. So as you can see, you can... normally you're able to auto-resolve it as well, but I wasn't going to. Let's go in to look at the manual combat. So it should be XCOM-esque.
The battle has started, Commander. The defending army always gets to act first, followed by the attackers.
Tactical operations can be launched during combat as support, although they are disabled during the first turn.
During a combat turn,
Whoa.
each unit has 3 action points to spend on using their abilities, which can cost between 1 and 3 action points. Regardless of cost, using an ability always ends the unit's turn.
Every unit also has move points, and using these move points will leave a unit with fewer actions to spend. The tactical movement colors on the ground indicate how many action points the unit will have left after moving there. The red overlay on the ground means the unit will be left with no action points after
Commanders
movement.
and heroes are some of the strongest units in any army, capable of wielding a variety of powerful weapons and even piloting vehicles. They level up as they gain experience, allowing them to unlock new abilities and buffs.
If a commander is defeated in combat, they will return to their faction's headquarters after a certain number of turns. Heroes do not have this special protection. Okay, so...
Each unit has active abilities that they can use during combat. Next to attacks, they have a guard ability, which increases the unit's defenses until the start of their next turn. Guard abilities always cost 1 action point.
Okay, they have a guard ability. Defense mode. Okay. Becomes 25% harder to hit. So the maximum range of the unit's currently selected ability will be displayed using the white line on the battlefield. So as you can see, they got a range to there. You can select enemy units to see their abilities and how they can use them. Holding down the Alt button will allow your units to target obstacles or the ground, which is useful when using area of effect abilities.
Try moving your units forward to form a gun line, Commander. There are several nearby obstacles that your Vanguard troopers can take cover behind, symbolized by a shield icon when hovering over the hex in cover.
Vanguard troopers have the ability to overwatch, allowing them to shoot at enemies that move into range. This is a very powerful ability, which works very well against the melee units you are now facing. Try putting your troopers in cover and enable overwatch on them. The assault bike has great mobility and is best moved into a flanking position. Okay, so let's have a look at the units. They are melee, as they suggest, and they can move up to here. They can also leap and do a combat jump. Interesting. These guys have a pincer melee, high impact, a defense mode, so hyper armor, gives them extra armor, and then a beetle spit. So that's spit a biological agent. Ooh. I wonder how far that ability can go. Up to here. Okay. Good to know. Hey Dwarfbane, how's it going? Let's get you moving this way. I haven't moved my full range by the looks of it. Can you... You cannot overwatch. Fire a flurry of laser fire at an area in front of the unit, dealing significant damage. Okay. Fire a focus. No, I'm talking to you, Dwarfbane. I said hello. What's going on? Oh, yeah, I just want to get used to the game first, Dwarfbane, so I'm gonna play some tutorial and then some campaign. Maybe tomorrow night. Fire a focus laser shot at a distant target. This shot will knock back light units. High impact stagger units, reducing actions and cancelling defensive modes affected by line of sight rules. Okay, so he cannot overwatch. Units on this hex 20% harder to hit. Okay, in that case, let's make you extra hard to hit. Now, we can get up to... This is full cover. Let's move up to here.
A friendly unit has moved into cover. Cover protects the units by making it harder for enemies to hit them with abilities. Cover is directional and only protects against attacks if it is between the targeted unit and the enemy.
Okay, some units are too large to use cover, but they can be used as cover themselves. So it's a lot like XCOM with the directional combat and cover. There are also large obstacles that block line of sight, allowing units hiding behind them to avoid being targeted altogether. And I cannot quite hit you,
Some units with ranged attacks can enter Overwatch. While in Overwatch mode, the unit will have a red eye icon above its head. This unit will fire its primary ranged attack at any enemy unit that moves or uses an ability on a hex within this unit's field of view.
Overwatch can only trigger once per turn, and if the unit using Overwatch is staggered, this Overwatch mode is cancelled. Without the appropriate stagger, resistance may be staggered by attacks with high impact or massive impact. Okay. Okay, so it's very directional, the Overwatches, though. So that's something you're going to want to take into account, I think. Let's change to you. I'll move you up to there. And I can't hit them, so we will Overwatch in that direction again. Let's move you to here, into the full cover. You can also Overwatch. None of these guys are going to be able to reach, so we're just going to Overwatch. Where are you going? I did not mean to do that. That is a little bit annoying. Let's run you back. Oh, God. Rotate to face this way. Rotate. This way. There we go. Okay. Huh. Literally did not move. Oh, those grenades don't go very far, do they? Only a 25% chance to hit. That is not very good at all. You can move up to here. Only a 20% chance to hit. So that's pretty bad as well.
Most abilities that are used on enemy units have an accuracy rating, which is the chance that the ability hits the intended target.
If an ability misses, it will either strike another target or do nothing at all. Some abilities can also graze, meaning that the ability affected its target, but with reduced damage. Okay, well that missed completely.
A unit has been staggered, causing it to lose an action point. Most melee attacks and explosives will stagger units.
If a unit is in Overwatch or guard mode, they are cancelled when the unit is staggered. Whoa!
Enemy down.
Okay, well, that enemy's down from that. Oh, there goes the spit. And that was a graze. Okay, let's get you to move there. Oh, nice. I think we should be able to take this guy out if we run up and... Whoops. Shoot them with everybody we've got, because we've flanked them.
Is considered flanked and takes increased damage. Units in guard mode cannot be flanked.
Units can be turned to face any direction, as I did previously, to stop flanks. Yep. So, we should be able to take him out. There we go.
Enemy destroyed.
Excellent.
They never stood a chance.
That's pretty cool. Okay. Commander, a colony has now grown big enough to support an additional sector. I recommend annexing the sector which contains the biodome, as this will add its food income to our colony. Good, we'll annex this sector to our colony as a province sector, so we can start exploiting the land for resources as soon as possible. Take the food reward.
Objective completed.
Yep. Expand your colony by annexing the nearby sector. Hint, you can annex the sector by moving a unit on top of the sector banner and then selecting annex sector in the available options.
Planets are divided into geographical sectors that contain natural resources or valuable remnants of the Star Union. Sectors can be settled with colonizers or annexed as provinces to existing colonies by interacting with the central sector map marker.
The sector analysis panel on the right shows an analysis of its features in any locations present there. Fertile plains gives us research and food sectors on fertile plains gain +1 level. Oh, all research and food sectors. Ah, nice. And fungal. All research and food sectors on fungal gain +1 level. And overgrown biodome. Vital supplies are grown and manufactured here. Grants +10 food to the colony it is linked to. Grants an additional +5 food when in an agriculture exploitation. Okay, let's annex sector as province for our sector. Oh, let's read. What does it say? It says, builds a base which gives you ownership over the sector it's built in. It projects domain and allows you to gather income from the sector. Founds a vanguard colony. Move a colonizer unit to the center hex of this sector to be able to create a colony here. Founding a colony increases your vanguard race reputation by 50. It's already an existing colony, so you can't do that. Insufficient resources to do this. It does not project domain, it does not allow you to gather income, but provides vision. Okay, we're gonna...
Sectors usually have both a climb
what?
and a terrain feature that determine their economic potential. To make your colonies thrive, sectors need to be annexed to colony centers. This turns them into province sectors that add income to their parent colony once they are further developed.
Okay, through experience you'll learn how to optimize sector choices and colony upgrades. For now, pick any habitable sector adjacent to your starting colony, move an army to its sector center and annex it.
Events listed in the right side of the screen are significant developments that happen during the course of a game.
Nebian can annex its first sector. You should send an army to an adjacent sector to annex it for this colony. This sector I'm going to develop. That's what I've done. Haven't I? Oh, okay. I could have sworn I clicked on that. Not sure what that was doing. Surface scan completed, Commander. I am picking up a Vanguard military signal nearby. This could signify the presence of survivors on the planet. Bring it up on scanners. Let's find out what the hell is going on here. Locate the Vanguard military signal in the nearby sector.
You have just annexed a sector, and it can now be exploited for one of the main resources. Ideally, the chosen exploitation type matches the terrain and climb features of the sector for future leveling potential.
You can set an exploitation via the colony center interface in the sector production tab. The higher the level of the sector, the more that can be gained from it through exploitation. Colony center interface in the sector production tab. After the sector has been exploited, a specialization can be built in it to further increase the sector's economic benefit. Conduct research to unlock sector specializations. We've successfully annexed the sector and is now considered private province sector. It can now be exploited for additional resources. Let's get this exploitation up and running as soon as possible. What does terrain analysis tell us? How can we best exploit our new province sector? Research and food. Agricultural exploitation. An agricultural exploitation will synergize with both the climb and terrain, allowing the sector to reach its full potential through research and construction. The biodome will also synergize with an agriculture exploitation, providing additional bonus to food income. Okay, so we're in our sector productions. We're going to make an agricultural exploitation.
Objective completed.
I think that was correct. Lieutenant Jiang, what the hell are you doing on this rock? Last I heard you were stationed on Leave 6. Commander Jack Gelder, I require your immediate assistance. Our settlement is overrun with hopper hounds, and we need help fighting them off. We are sending you blueprints for some weapon modifications. Let's burn these bugs down. Receive, Lieutenant. We'll make quick work of these bugs. Commander, before engaging in battle, we should mod our units to make them more combat effective. Select our army and inspect units in the army panel below to see and equip mods. We can equip the mods Lieutenant Jiang gave us on troops or your weapons, Commander. Please bear in mind that while the process is immediate on your weapons, modifying our troops leaves them vulnerable for a single cycle.
Objective completed.
Defeat the hounds.
Quantum-powered molecular machines are not magic, they're science. But the uncertainty principle dictates that if I explain to you exactly how it works, it'll stop working that way. So just trust me. It's not magic, it's just probabilistic, quantum state-driven subatomic machines. Stanley Strangelove, publicist, Small-Tech Enterprises.
Okay, so we got nanite injectors, which is like a heal. Yep. Nanite support station has a built-in blur field which obscures units. It also heals. Okay, cool. And a Kaz drone. The drone purges any negative effects. Okay. Why are they complete? It's a little bit odd. Where would we maybe want to go? Let's try out an engineer, I think. Society is done as well, by the looks of it. So we can go for food development. We've got an agriculture exploitation going at the moment, so that would be good.
Our colonies require the means to protect themselves and a reason to stay. At the very least, it's time to invest in some good old-fashioned guns and beer. Dollar Smith, Deneb Colony Mayor.
Some of these are a little bit funny. Okay, so I do want to make sure that this is going as it said it should. So structure production, sector production. Okay, so we're currently producing an agricultural exploitation. That's interesting. You have to make it. No. Oh, so I haven't made it yet. Once I've made one, I can set it. That is very interesting. Okay. Okay, that then comes after, so it's a production queue. Cool. Good to know. How do I
This is the unit panel, where all the information on a
change
unit
their
can be
weapons?
viewed, including their active and passive abilities in the list on the left side.
Once researched, unit mods can be assigned to a unit using the mod slots on the right.
Units can have different roles in combat.
Course units are a race of scouts and based on infantry. Skirmishers focused on dealing damage. Specialists have non-damage support abilities in addition to their attacks. Elite units are higher tier. A colony can only produce skirmisher, specialist, and elite units if it has built special unit unlock structures.
Mods allow you to improve your units later in the game, and allow you to adapt your arsenal to ever-evolving threats.
Ah, here we go. Okay, so you can mod up your armies. Oh, this is going to be so in-depth compared to Civ. Bloody hell. Allows units to fire Fletch ammunition, which has 8 chance to inflict bleeding on cyborg and biological units. We've got 60 of this cosmite. Yeah, so we got plenty. Oh, oops. There we go. Cool. Let's also give them nanite injectors.
Once mods
Let's just
have been
mod
assigned
them
to
all.
a unit, a new template needs to be made for the modified unit.
Ah, so you make a new template for that particular unit. Cool. So, a butcher. And then in brackets, bio killers. Oh, okay. Whatever, let's just go butcher. They've called it that, so... There we go. So, does it tell us the units are upgrading? I do not know. Oh, there we go. Now they're upgraded. Cool. And they've got a different image. Oh, that's cool. So it specifies what they are exactly. Huh. Okay,
When
let's go
engaging
attack
an army
this,
in
hey?
combat, all armies adjacent to the defending army that are allied to either the defending army or the attacking army are drawn into combat as well.
This means that up to 42 units can potentially join the same battle and that one side can have a numbers advantage over the other. Prior to the start of combat, a special combat preview will show all armies that would be insane, having 42 units you have to move. Really? 42 units. Okay. In that case, let's quickly have a look at what they can do. They've got the leap and the... So the leap is a couple squares. The combat jump, what's that? That's a couple squares as well. Oh, this guy has a wide slash. Yikes. Don't want to go near that. And then a combat jump and a invigorating... What the hell? Invigorating sounds by rubbing limbs together. Plus 200 morale and fast movement. And that's the spitter. And that's another leaper. Okay. So, where can everyone get to? You're able to get to there. Yeah, I think we... Whoops. Only a graze. That's not good. Okay, I'll move you around there because I can't get you to fire. You can move up to here. Grenades go so short. Another graze. There's not much cover out that way, is there? That's all open. Bloody hell. Gonna overwatch you that way. We don't want to put people too close together because that'll make that attack against us pretty good. Okay, now we've got an engineer. You have targeting calibration. So assist the targeting computers of a friendly mechanical unit. Repair tools, heal a cyborg. Place a gun turret. And then a shotgun. You are just a butcher. So let's move you up. Let's overwatch. We've got another butcher. That I can overwatch this way. You are a sniper. Can you hit from here? Oh, you can't hit after you've moved. Ha 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 ha. Okay. That's a little bit annoying. Okay, let's place a gun turret down there. You can overwatch that way. And you can start going around this way. Okay. Oh!
After the first round
Jesus.
of combat, tactical operations can be launched by both sides. Tactical operations can be accessed using the Operations Interface button in the bottom right of the screen.
Bottom right of the screen. A player can only launch a tactical operation during their turn, and only one can be launched each turn. Launching tactical operations costs energy and operation points.
Operations ready.
Okay, so combat assist system. How many points do we have? Where does it tell us? Oh, 2. Okay, and 168 energy. Laser strike. Call in a laser strike at the target that deals 25 damage. Okay. With massive impact and 8 strength chance to inflict burning. A shredder bomb. Drops a shredder bomb, dealing 12 in a 1 hex radius area. Chance to apply bleeding. Drops it down at support station. Or a combat assist system. Okay, so in that case, if I drop the shredder bomb there, that would hit both of them. So if we
Units with melee attacks will enter melee Overwatch at the end of their turn, denoted by a red sword icon above their
it didn't
heads.
tell me
While
that.
this unit is in melee Overwatch, they will use their primary melee ability against any enemy
That's
unit that
annoying.
moves through their threatened area or uses an ability adjacent to them.
Oh, damn. Okay. That's 2. That's 3 attacks.
Enemy annihilated.
Excellent. So it's repeating for every action I get an attack. Okay, nice.
Enemy neutralized.
Then if there's only melee people, you might as well just stay where you are and bloody take 3 shots. Oh! Hold up. Oh, it's because I was right next to him, wasn't it? That's a single action. Okay. In that case, you move around there. This is repeating as well, so I can take 2 shots over there. Awesome. You take your 1 sniper
Enemy
shot.
kill.
Excellent. You're just gonna have to overwatch. I'm not gonna stand you all near that, because that could be devastatingly bad.
Units with melee attacks will enter melee Overwatch at the end of their turn, denoted by a red...
Yep, the robot told us that. Oh, he's almost dead. There we go.
Enemy killed. They never stood a chance.
Okay, I don't think I lost any units. No, almost lost him, but he's still alive. Good. Thank you, Commander. You got us out of a tight spot there. Don't mention it, Lieutenant. Status report. What happened here? A force of Outlanders made Planetfall a few cycles ago and assaulted our position. Their assault was centered on the Void Tech facility nearby. We fought them off, but we suffered heavy casualties. Any survivors? None on their side, but our colony was burned to the ground during the assault. You're looking at all that remains of my detachment and the colony. What a mess. I'm sorry about your casualties, Lieutenant. What about this Void Tech facility? Why were they after it? I don't know, Commander. All the scientists who knew of the facility perished in the assault. With our colony destroyed, we were unable to annex the landmark to investigate it further. Alright, let's get things back on track. I'll take command here. Pack up your settlement so we can redeploy it and set up a proper colony. Lieutenant Yang, lead the way to the Void Tech facility. Acknowledged,
Objective
Commander.
completed.
Now that you have a new colonizer unit, you can found a second colony. A new colony will expand your domain on this planet and increase your income and economic growth. Hint, you can found a colony by moving a colonizer onto the center of a sector and then selecting the Found Vanguard Colony button in the sector interface menu. A colony cannot be placed in a sector adjacent to an existing colony. Found a new colony in the Maeva sector. Explore the nearby sector to find the Void Tech landmark. Okay, so we want to make a colony in Maeva. We get boosted output production and also food. And it boosts food and research. Nice. Okay, he has taken some damage, that's for sure. I think I want to mod you up with some nanite injectors. I wonder if they heal themselves. We'll have to see. Okay. In this case, I do not want that to be happening. I think we'll just wait to see. So we get growth in 2 turns.
Objective completed.
Okay, we got the new
Objective
colony.
completed.
We expanded. Vinyaton can annex its first sector. You should send an army to an adjacent sector to annex it for this colony. This sector can then be developed to give your colony an economic boost. I think they're kind of healed. Incoming gravitational wave. What? Gravitronic wave? What? What the hell was that? A gravitronic wave passed through this system. Origin unknown. Well, looks like we're all still holding onto our atoms. Status report. Preliminary readings indicate that the void anomaly absorbed most of the gravitronic force, keeping the planet relatively unaffected. For further analysis, I'll need to connect to the Void Tech facility. It contains advanced sensors that are attuned to the void anomaly. Alright, we'll move in and get you hooked up to the Void Tech facility ASAP. There are signs of battle all over the structure. Lieutenant Yang, is the facility still operational? The damage you see on the structure is all superficial. All the heavy fighting occurred on the outskirts. Ava, can you assess the facility and use its sensors to see what's happening with the void anomaly? Access to the facility is encrypted, Commander. Establishing a connection will require the Void Tech facility to be annexed to a colony so I can link directly to their mainframe. We don't have time to lose. We've found a new colony nearby that we can annex the landmark sector to it.
Landmarks are remnants of powerful Star Union structures. There are 3 kinds of landmarks: bronze, silver, and gold, with increasing economic value.
Landmarks have an inherent exploitation, with gold and silver landmarks automatically counting as a level 5 sector. Landmarks unlock special doctrines and colony structures when they are annexed. Gold and silver landmarks first need to be entered to defeat the guards within, and only a single army can enter a structure to fight its guards. Oh. Okay, did I annex it? Is that...
Colony established.
Okay. Could have sworn I just...
Production ready.
Ah, here we go. What the hell? I'm not sure what this means. So, it has an agricultural exploitation. Converts colony's production to energy. Okay. Sector analysis. I guess, is that boosting it? No, I don't want to dismantle it. Why would I want to dismantle it? Would be silly. Okay, I don't really get that. Happiness is going down. Oops.
Operations available for priming.
Okay. Okay, what production do we want here then? We want to annex this sector. Why the hell? Oh, sorry about that. Nebin can annex another sector. You should send an army to an adjacent sector to annex it for this colony. This sector can then be developed to give your colony an economic boost. Okay, whatever. Cost production upgrades the colony militia army to include more powerful units. Only one central structure can be built. Okay, what is the benefits of this area? Forests and fungal. Extra production. No, extra power. Extra food, extra production, or extra research. Guess we'll just produce a settler. Oh, establishing database connection. Connection to void tech facility. Database established. Running analysis of void anomaly. Report, what are your findings? The void anomaly has started to expand exponentially. There is a 99% chance the planet will be consumed by the anomaly within the next 3 cycles. Well, definitely we should leave. Jeez, back up all data from the facility and get everyone evacuated. There is no time to waste. Planetary escape vectors calculated. Caution, due to void disturbance, there is a 33% chance of catastrophic failure during gravity well escape. Safety margins need to be overridden before a course can be locked in. To hell with safety margins. There's a 100% chance we'll die if we stay. Lock in the escape vectors and get us out of this hellhole. Okay, campaign, well, tutorial over. Okay. Continue with the campaign.